that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. When you were in trouble, that crooked little smile milled my heart of stone. Now look at you, I've turned around and you've almost grown. Sometimes you're asleep, I whisper out in the moonlight at your door. As I walk away, I hear you say, Daddy, love you more. You beautiful baby from the outside in. That'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. Someday some boy will come and ask me for your hand, but I won't say yes to him unless I know he's the half that makes you whole. He has a poet's soul and the heart of a man. I know he'll say that he's in love, but between you and me, he won't be good enough. You beautiful baby, my little girl. Welcome to the Azusa High School graduation, the class of 2021. I am Martin Gomez, the very proud principal of Azusa High School. Before we begin, I would like to thank our Aztec teachers, counselors. We welcome the Azusa High School class of 2021. Let's all welcome ASB Vice President Ayana Call.
Good evening. Ask that you please remain standing and join me in honoring our country with the presentation of colors by our Azusa High School JROTC under the command of the First Sergeant Henry Ganardos. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing until the color guard exits. Thank you. You may be seated. To return our program over to our principal, Dr. Gomez.
I would like to welcome those in attendance and introduce some dignitaries joining us today as we celebrate our graduates. On stage with me are members from our Board of Education. President Gabriela Arellanes. Also on stage are members of our district leadership team. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Jorge Ronquillo. School administrators in attendance are Assistant Principal Lorraine Pegarari, Assistant Principal Rob Velasco. In spirit and in our thoughts, also with us is Mr. Dave Lewis. Also in attendance are the student chosen graduate name readers, Ms. Desiree Hernandez and Mr. Jordan Joyce. We would also like to welcome all of our classified staff, our certificated staff, and district staff who have joined us today to make this beautiful stage. Also, a big thank you to our superintendent, Arturo Ortega, and the Azusa Unified School District and cabinet. Thank you, Azusa. Now, I would like to introduce our student speaker, Adriana Campos Alvarado.
Thank you, Dr. Gomez. Good evening, class of 2021. Oh, sorry. Good evening, class of 2021, esteemed faculty, family, and friends. Thank you all for coming to commemorate one of our most important milestones. Abraham Lincoln once said, "I walk slowly, but never backward." Well, today we are taking one step forward. Sorry. I can remember a time not so long ago when we were all kids and couldn't wait to grow up. Well, today is the day we begin to go out into the real world. As I stand here speaking to the hopeful faces before me, I can't help but wonder what our class will achieve in real life. This ceremony highlights each graduate's accomplishments during their past 4 years at this high school. But each graduate can tell you that this institution has taught us more than academics. During our time here, we have learned skills that benefit us and our beautiful community. This school has taught us that we are not what we were, but what we can and choose to be. Today gives us a chance to see how we have grown as individuals and as a class. If I was given a chance to complete high school again, I wouldn't take it. Firstly, because I need to catch up on my sleep, and I'm pretty sure most of the graduates present today can agree with that. The second would be because I wouldn't change a thing. The wonderful students before us would not be the remarkable people they are without the experiences that they have gained from this high school. We all know that this past year has presented us with difficult circumstances, but it also gives us much to celebrate because we know that under these difficult challenges, we made it. We're graduating. As a group, we started from the very bottom, and today we realize that what makes our time here special is its limit. So as we go forth, we must always remember the Aztec family that we have right here, supporting us and encouraging us to be the best version of ourselves. As we go forth into our new world, we must always remember that once an Aztec, always an Aztec. Thank you.
Thank you, Adriana, for your inspiring words. And I want to again thank you for joining us on this special day. Buenas tardes, estudiantes, hasta profesores, padres y invitados. Gracias por acompañarnos en este día tan especial. Aztecs, you persevered through many challenges during your high school career, but you have shown great character and resilience as you have pushed through adversity over the last year and a half. Our theme song for this year was Shakira's Try Everything, because throughout the year, we challenged you to try everything in order to make the most of your education at Azusa High. We now expect you to try everything in order to be successful in your next stage in your life. As we close the final chapter of the school year, I would be remiss if I did not pause to acknowledge that the class 2021 was affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. You pushed forward. You have not let your circumstances define you, which brings me to an important point. Your senior year does not define you. Your success defines you. Your decisions define you, and they are yours to shape every day of your life. I am confident that you will press forward with tenacity as you have evolved into who you were destined to be and who you imagine yourself to be. This year, because the class of 2021 tried everything, it led to success in our track and field team was 4-1 in league, and 6 Aztecs made it to CIF. Our girls soccer team made playoffs. Our softball team won the Mountain View League Championship for the first time in 14 years with an undefeated season and made it to quarter and did their best on 469 AP exams this year, 120 more than last year. We are graduating our 4th IB cohort with 13 scholars. 16 Aztecs completed all 4 years with the Upward Bound program. 27 avid seniors are on their way to college. 30 completed their state seal of biliteracy. Because the class of 2021 was willing to try everything, Aztec scholars will be attending USC, UCLA, UC Santa Barbara, UC Riverside, Berkeley, Notre Dame, APU, Laverne, Cal State Long Beach, UC San Diego, Cal Poly Pomona, Citrus College, Mount Sac, and many, many more.
Salutatorian Yvette Dominguez earned a GPA of 4.70 and will be attending UCLA. Go Bruins! Valedictorian Yerania Cerrato Bucio earned a GPA of 4.71 and will be attending Notre Dame. Felicidades! Because our Aztecs tried everything, the class of 2021 is graduating 190 Azusa Aztecs. Your time at Azusa High is the foundation for what you will achieve in the future, and we are excited for what you will become. As principal, I, of course, take pride in the class of 2021's accomplishments. However, we, as a community, take the most pride in knowing that as Aztec graduates, you will be contributing members and leaders of society. You will make this world a better place, just like Mr. Dave Lewis, who made Azusa High School a better place, and we want to thank him for his many years of dedicated service. Finalmente, padres y graduados, hablo en nombre de la facultad y del personal de Azusa High School cuando les digo que ayudar a dar forma a la vida de los estudiantes es un honor que respetamos muy profundamente. Cuando la clase de 2021 nos deje, nosotros continuaremos orgullosamente ayudando a dar forma al futuro de nuestra comunidad. Finally, graduates, I speak on behalf of the faculty and staff at Azusa High School when I tell you that helping shape students' lives is an honor we respect very deeply. As the class of 2021 leaves us, we will proudly continue to help shape the future of our community and nation, one Aztec scholar at a time. Aztec graduates, never forget, once an Aztec, always an Aztec. So now I would like to welcome our Assistant Superintendent.
On behalf of the Board of Education, I want to start by expressing my sincere congratulations to all of our Aztec graduates from the class of 2021. Congratulations. Graduating in any year is challenging, but graduating in the time of COVID is even more challenging, and I might say impressive. I want to thank you for your perseverance and resiliency in making a reality. I also want to thank and recognize all of the people who made tickets for our students during this unprecedented time. Now, California, I accept the Azusa High School class of 2021 and authorize the conferring of diplomas. Congratulations, Aztec Scholars, class of 2021.
Now, I would like to invite Ms. Desiree Hernandez and Mr. Jordan Joyce to their stations for the reading of names of our graduates. Here we go, Aztecs. First row, please stand. Turn and walk to the stage. Yes, you go first. The cards in order.
Anton.
Ayana Girlay Call.
Alejandra Arevalo Ortega.
Adriana Campos Alvarado.
Eugenia Artiega.
Natalie Ruth Flores Zavala.
Michelle Avila Garcia.
Carla Alessandra Alarcon.
Adrian Daniel Ayala.
Karina Alvarez.
Julissa Samantha Ion. Michael Albert Caballero Jr.
Jody Rose Velos.
Victoria Cardenas Gonzalez.
Miguel Angel Beltran.
Ellie
Juan Alberto Cordon.